Hello, everyone. So we are on the introduction to the time streams in your universe webinar. So we're going to have a seminar in Cape Town. It's going to be 7 days. It's starting on the 29th of March. It ends on the 4th of April. And this webinar, I'm going to tell you what I'm going to deliver and why you should be in the Cape Town seminar. Are you ready? Yes. Hi, Bridget. Hi, Lisette. Excellent. If you've never been on one of my webinars, you should find the chat. You should find the chat. This is how you talk to me. This is going to be a very interactive webinar. I'm going to start with something that I called the axioms you must recall. So the axioms you must recall. I suggest you put your full attention, do nothing, because these first two slides, if you really get them, your universe, your life will change forever. Are you ready? Okay, excellent. Here we go. Nothing I say is truly true unless it rings that way for you. So this webinar is not for the faint-hearted. It is designed for the brave, not for those who would fear the wave. While what I teach is new for you, deep inside, it is known to you. Yet what you see, what you pursue, is not the realest part of you. And past the surface, clear and true, there lies the soul that is just you. You know it's real. You are wild, unchained, yet all you paint is marked with pain. You shape with fear, thought free you stand, yet sketch your world with shaking hands, with lines you tight of wrong and right, of love that fades, of dark that lights. You build your walls and keep them near, a world you shape with rules you fear. From the dawn of time through every age, you've watched its flow, yet lived in cage. A slave to time, yet do we see? Is time our master, or are we free? One truth remains, both bold and bright. You know it all, you seek the light. When all agree, when none protest, it is time to put the truth to test. For knowing stand apart, alone, before all time, beyond all known. To truly know is rare and bright, it stands unique, beyond their sight. And though with time all wounds will fade, right now you stand afraid. Lost in shadows, deep and wide, trapped in past, where falsehoods guide. Are you ready to break the chains? Yes. Hi, Luciana. Yes. Hi, Anthony. So here we go. Here we go. Life, for most people, is a series of endless stress, struggle, disappointments, pain, and a constant internal chatter that at the end always leads to the conclusion, I am a failure. It may be because the one you truly loved rejected you, or the debt is overwhelming, or your partners are destructive, or your kids are on drug, not doing well, or just may not do well, or it can be relationship disaster. Whatever it is, and there is always something, your secret conclusion is, I'm a failure. And if is this not enough, the war of the words is in full swing, and most people are not even aware of it. And when they have any kind of incline, they actually parrot implanted commands, and your fixed conclusion is, I'm a failure. Most people, most of the time, secretly believe that they are a failure, that they are not using their full potential. Is it true or false? True. Extremely true. Yes. Excellent. It seems the game is rigged for you to fail. And the bad news is, you are right. The game is rigged. Actually, everything is set up for you to fail. Any success you see is in the realm of miracles. This is why most of the people fail most of the time. The game is rigged for you to fail. But there is very good news. Do you know what is the good news? Any idea what is the good news? Everything is set up for you to fail. You continuously say, I'm a failure, I'm a failure, I'm a failure. Even if you succeed, you find a way to say that you're a failure. We have you. We are here. Yes. Yes, Mariah. There is a way out. Yes. Chinmay. Something can be done. Yes. Follow Meir. Yes. Thank you, Jerome. We are spirits. Yes, that's correct. You can show us how to reverse it. Yes. We can break the chain. Yes. The good news, we have a way around the lies. Yes. The very good news is that the game is rigged by you. And since you rigged it, you can unrig it. So you have the potential because you know how you build your game. I will show you the principles. I will help you to confront it, but it is you that will unrig it because you built it. Are you with me? Only you can help you. Only you can help you, which means you have to show up. What I'm doing, I'm helping you to show up. That's all. Now, how? How do we bring you? How do we unrig the game? How do you do that? How do we actually undo this trap? How do we dismantle this bomb you built around you? You're a suicide bomber. Help us confront the truth. Yes, but how? Going back the way we came in. Okay, but how do you find it? Remove the past. That's correct, Molly. How do you do that? Not being right. That's very true. Yes. Raise the tone is excellent. Yes. But how? Let me give you some direction. Creating, yes. Excited to know it, yes. Okay, let me give you some direction. What is your biggest problem? What do you think is your biggest problem? Find the pattern and then find the truth about them. Okay, but how do you find the pattern? You always find the wrong answer. It's rigged that way. There's always new problem. What is your biggest problem? Fear, worry, yes. What is your biggest problem? The mind, yes. Me, okay. Me. Actually, you are the only thing that is not a problem. You're perfect, and anything that is not perfect is only you. The only reason you'll get out of the trap is because of you. Attention stuck in the past, I get distracted, lack of cause, mind, past, physical universe lies, inertia, yes. Yes, Kelly, it's true. Creating solution for people that result in positive outcome for myself. Okay, what is your biggest problem? I'll tell you what is your biggest problem, and you'll need to digest it a little bit, okay? Your biggest problem is that you are true to your original purpose. If you loved someone and that person did not love you back, even if it was when you were 2 years old, you are still trying to be loved by that person. Do you see that? You have an original purpose and you never drop that purpose throughout all your lifetimes. So everything you do, you are trying to still achieve those long gone purposes. If someone stole from you, you still want revenge. Even if you say, oh, I forget about it, you forget about it until you see him. Even if you say that you forgive him, you forgive him until there is anything a little bit similar. True or false? So you actually never truly forgive and you never truly forget. You are so ethical that you never break your word. You have an original purpose and you do whatever it takes, you're going to bring it about, even if it will destroy you for eons. That's your basic computation. Are you with me? Now, the purpose is so far, is so unrelated that it is crazy what you are doing. And so you'll take a person and you will say, why did he do it? Why did he steal? Why did he lie? Why did he cheat? Why didn't he invest the time? Why? Because he's trying to achieve a purpose that's hidden from your eyes and his eyes as well. What about the purpose I have for this lifetime? Yeah, you can have a purpose for this lifetime, but it will not really help you. And I will explain exactly how. That's why it's so difficult for you to succeed. Because imagine you have a purpose, you met a lady, and you say, oh, I'm really loving her, and she's everything, she's my heart. And then she leave you, and you somehow, after 20 years, get over her, and you meet this new lady, and you fall in love with her, and your purpose is to create a family with her, but you're never creating a family with her. You're always looking for that other lady. You always hope that she will change her mind. So you are not really pushing towards that purpose. You are always off purpose. You are always trying to achieve an unannounced purpose, a secret purpose, a purpose you don't actually aware of. Are you with me? Now, if you look at your life, you'll see that you do things that do not make sense. But you'll see that the moment that you will find this hidden purpose, everything will make sense. Everything will make sense. And how do you know that it's correct? Because once it makes sense, you can handle it. Before that, any action you do just will make things worse. You will try, but the end result will be worse. Whatever you do in an effort to reach long gone purposes, to solve long gone problems. everything you do, it seems I want to create this marriage, but I'm actually trying to solve a problem that I had with my mom 2000 lifetimes ago. Are you with me? So, so imagine that your stated purpose is I'm going to here. This is my purpose. This is you. And you say, no, 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 I'm going to here. But actually, everything you do is you go a little bit forward, but you actually want to go to this purpose. So yes, you continue here. It seems like you continue here, but you're going there. And it seems you continue here, but you're going there. And it seems you continue here, but you're going there. You're always off purpose. You always going towards a hidden purpose. Life tell you you need to go towards here, but you tell you, this is where I need to know. I know what I'm doing. I just cannot tell anyone. Are you with me? I just cannot admit it, yes? Not to myself and not to anyone else. Your life changes, the game changes, the rules changes, the player changes, even the game board change, but you refuse to change. You are locked on your purpose. Are you with me? You are locked on your purpose. You are so ethical. You are so, your integrity is so strong that you never drop your purpose. So you are true to your original purpose. Or in other words, you are trying to solve problem that is not a problem. And hence you cannot solve that problem. You see, your problem is the relationship with this lady, but this lady is gone and dead and she's not there. There's nothing. Your problem is to fix a business that you lost. Your problem is you lost some money here. And all of those things is gone, and you going in this lifetime here or in this moment here, and you actually trying to solve those things, but you cannot solve them because they're gone. Are you with me? But not for you. For you, they're real. You still hope she will call one day. You still hope you will recover that lost money. You still hope that they will admire you. Now, how do you find these long gone problems? How do you eliminate those problems? That's why the past damages 100%. You will see more than you imagine. How do you find those long gone problems? How do you find this lady from grade 3? How do you find this guy that make fun of you when you are 3 years old? You get me? Because if you cannot find those things, you will still try to handle them unbeknown to you. Are you with me? You're still trying to do something that totally out of your control. Yes. You see, if you realize that all you're trying to do is solve past problems, there will be and you'll be able to find those problems. There will be no problem because life is quite simple. You want to achieve this thing, there is specific actions that you need to do, and all you have to do is to do those actions one after another without thinking. Like without thinking. Whatever you need to do, this is what I'm doing without feelings, without thinking, without emotion, without misemotion, without nothing, you'll get what you want, whatever it is. But instead of doing it, you say, I want to do that, but no, I cannot do that because I need to do that. So what you get is emotions. What you get is misemotions. What you get is stops. What you get is counter efforts. What's the problem to answer an email? Nothing. But you don't answer your communication. What's the problem to do what you need to do when you need to do it? Nothing. But you don't do it because when you start to think about doing it, you know that you actually need to do that. And somehow you procrastinate. You somehow cannot do what you need to do. Does it make sense to you? It is vicious. It is so vicious. Because life is extremely simple. Your attention is always on the original purpose. 99% of you is actually not here. Just have a look. Try to remember what you have seen in the last 3 hours around you. The level of details is like your shoes have more details than you. But what happened? Because you are not there. Are you with me? So let's have a look. For as long as you don't uncover those long gone problems, you will not be able to reach your full potential. You'll not be able to restore to your native state. Whatever you will do, you will not actually progress. Are you with me? Or in other words, you will fail. So the question is, of course, why you can't simply drop those problems? What's the problem to just throw away those problems and say, okay, fine, I understand. It's long gone problems. Let me leave them. Let me just drop them. Why you cannot just drop the problems? Just say, okay, fine, I understand the principle. From now on, I will just be in present time. How many of you decided, okay, from now on, I'm totally here. That's what I'm doing. I'm doing nothing else. And 2 seconds later, you went into Instagram. 2 seconds later, you got upset with him. You said, I'm never going to bring up the past. That's it. I know it's nonsense. And 15 minutes later, boom, major fight. Are you with me? So why you can't simply drop this problem? And the answer is quite fascinating. And it will take you some chewing to do and a lot of explanation, loss of heaviness, almost. Good. So why you can't simply drop those problems since they are not your problems? You understand? Anything you ever wanted, any purpose you ever wanted, you achieve it immediately. It is only when you take synthetic purposes, when the purpose is not yours, when you're going towards something that is not the original, actually, that you cannot drop it. Anything you cannot drop is not yours. Anything you cannot drop is not yours. Because if it is yours, you can do with it whatever you want. Are you with me? And we will see within a second how it happened that is not yours. There are problems you agreed to. They have been given to you, but they're not yours. Now, every being has 268 long gone problems they are still trying to solve. Every single being. If it is not yours because you agree to, it's something that's given to you, you agree to. Imagine that I give you, I say, this is my baby, take care of him. You agree to, you are ethical, you will do it. Are you with me? Those problems are actually not implanted. It's actually something else. Implanted problems are a different issue. Now, the first step in handling those problems is, of course, understanding what is a problem. Okay? What is a problem? What is a problem? How will you define the word problem? What is a problem? Force, counter force. Yes. Force, counter force. Lack of willingness. Yes. Yes. Something I think can't be solved. Yes. A problem is only a certainty versus certainty, intention versus intention, force, counter force. Agree or not? So you basically know that if I have this intention and you have that intention, what we have here is a problem. Agreed? You know that for a long time. Yes? But I want to tell you something else. I want to tell you something else. Yes? I want you to have a look. Let's say that you have a person in China right now that may have certainty that is totally opposed to yours. Yet it is not a problem, neither for you, neither for him. Let's say that there is a force, counter force in Egypt right now. There is a force of one person pushing another person, one building against another building, but it's not a problem for you. Is it true or false that it's not a problem for you? So the definition is not actually completed. It's not intention, counter intention, force, counter force. It's not really that. There is something more to a problem. What is a problem? Are you with me? There is something more to a problem that you need to look at because something do not make sense. Something I create. Okay. I misassign the problem. Yes. There's something you're missing. Can you see that? Fixed point of view. Yes. Does not allow you to implement your target. Yes. You decided to take on the problem. I'm controlling one side. Yes. I don't know the real problem. Yeah. Okay. So here is what you need to understand in order to start progressing in solving those hidden problems. A problem is only a certainty versus certainty, an intention versus intention with an agreed upon timestamp, which means for a problem to be a problem, it must exist in an agreed upon time stream. If we are not in the same time stream, we don't have a problem. If I am here in my car, this is my car, and I'm sitting here, and these three here have a problem, I can see it, but it's not my problem because we are not in the same time stream. Are you with me? So, yes, time stream is, you've got, if you think about time as a clock that go bam, 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 bam. Every time there is a bam, there's communication, and in between there is nothingness. It's very similar to if you look at the screen, you know that when you look at the screen, what you see, you don't see pictures. You see lights that turn on and off, lights that turn on and off at a certain rate. That's how you create a picture. Do you understand that so far? So you have timestamp that tell you this is the rate of data that I'm going to send, okay? And each game have its own rate of data. It's like when you are in the US, you work on 60 hertz. When you are in South Africa, you work on 50 hertz. When you're playing game, the screen is at 120 hertz or 240 hertz, and hertz mean number of time per second. It's actually the timestamp. So far, so good? So in order for two people to actually be in communication, they need to be with the same time stream, which means this time they have to agree on the time, and the time all you agree is the moments that data gets sent. Doesn't everyone in the world have their own time stream? No. If everyone will have their own time stream, we will never have any kind of communication. We are sharing time streams. We agree. Okay? We will see later on how we build the time stream and how it get created, etc. I'm giving you now just the basic idea. Very, 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 very basic. That's why we need 7 days for you to become cause over it. But imagine that there is this thing, that there is communication only in this time. And if you are here, you will not get a communication. Are you with me? So you will not be on this communication. Yes. Imagine that I have a time stream that goes this way, and somewhere along the line, I dropped and I decided to create another time stream that goes this way. So what happened here will be independent of what happened here. There will not be communication. Okay, so far so good. By the way, this is ARC break. That's what happened in ARC break. Okay, so far so good. So for me to have a problem with you, we need to agree at the moment of communication, because if I don't communicate with you, if we are not on the same time stamp, or if we are not on the same time stream, so you have an intention and I have an intention, but they are not colliding with one another. This is my intention. It goes through this time stream, and this is your intention, and it never hit mine. Are you with me? It's like when you shoot a bullet, in order for it to hit something, it needs to be the correct direction, the correct force, and at the correct distance. Are you with me? So right now, at this moment, or everyone on this in this webinar are sometimes at the same time stream. That's why you will see that if you look at your phone, all of a sudden the webinar continue and you go into a different time stream, so you don't actually get what happened. The clock is something totally different. I'm not talking about the clock. If I'm now, we have the same clock, but I'm talking here and you're going to handle something in your past, totally different time stream, you are not in communication with me. You will never have a problem with me while you're on the phone, because we are not communicating. We're not hitting the same timestamp. So far, so good. Everyone with me? If you understand anything with electronics, you know that every piece of electronics have a clock that tells the electronics when to receive data. Are you with me? So you will see that people are on different time stream, which mean for me, there is a time stream and I experience data because of this time differently than for you. And if we matching those time stream, we have communication. That's why we need affinity. Time stream kind of flow of time. It's a kind of flow of time, but it's actually not a flow of time. But at the moment, you can get it as a concept, as a flow of time. Nothing in this universe actually flow. Okay. It is create, 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 which means there is something, there is nothing. There is something, there is nothing. There is something, there is nothing. Okay. So far, so good. So you will see that if me and you are not in the same time stream, then we will not have a problem. We can have different intention, we can have different forces, we can have whatever. But if we are not in the same time stream, there will not be a problem, which means that in order for us to have a problem, we need to have first no problem. In order for us to have hate, we need to have love first. Because I first have to be at the exact same time stream with you, and then I go off your time stream and the love breaks and become hate. That's why we can come only two of us. I mean, pity, this is the only, yes. Are you with me? That's why when you see a hate, you know there was big love. Are you with me? When you see a problem, then you know there was no problem. When you see when you see stupidity, you know that you have a genius in your hand. He's just hiding. When you see disability, you know you have a very able person in your hand. He's just decided for some reason to go off the time stream. Are you with me? So every disability that you have is just an indication of how amazing you are. That's why plus come before minus, yes. Are you with me? You really have to understand that when you see a disability within yourself, you're just actually whispering, look, I know I'm powerful, but I went off the time stream. Now we'll see exactly how it happens and why it's so vital for you to fix it. Because if you don't fix it, you become more useless, you intensify the disabilities, and if you fix it, you become your own, you become yourself. Are you with me? This is really, really magical. Powerful, and it's powerful to both ways, either into total destruction and even God will not help you, or to total miracles, which is God is dying to help you. Are you with me? The reason two spaces cannot coincide is that they are on a separate time stream. If I have one space and you have another space, the reason two physical spaces cannot coincide is only because they are not on the same time stream. Okay? Now, how do you get off the time stream? How all of a sudden you take a smart person that is going on a specific time stream, he is going bam, 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 everything is good. He's going towards, he's playing a game basically, and the game have a specific rules, and he's following the rules, and he's having fun playing the game. How all of a sudden he decide to get off this time stream? He is here, this is present time, and all of a sudden, boom, he goes off the time stream. How come? Like, why? You see a lady in red. Ah, you see a lady in red dress, exactly. Yes, but that's only for men, not for women. Shiny object, barking dogs, yes. He got married, yes. Yes, exactly. Picture of the past getting reactivated. How does it work, Shmuel? It's true, but how? ARC break. Yes, why? Why? How does it work? How do you get off the time stream? Because if you will understand the mechanism of how you get off the time stream, you all of a sudden get the idea of maybe how you can recover it. Yes? Misunderstood words. Yes. Finding faults, being critical, or considering something to be a failure. Yes. Fixed viewpoint. Yes. Something else. Sins. Yes. Here it how it works. This is how it works. Stop creating. Yes. Anything which causes us to look into the past. That's very true. Making a decision. Okay. What happened is like that. What happened is like that. If this is your game, you're playing a game, you have a purpose, and you have barriers, and you go and overcoming those barriers, and you're playing the games. Okay? Now, while you're playing the game, while you are here at this stage of the game, at present time, you decide that you are wrong, or you decide that someone was wrong. So what you do at that moment, you drop the creation of the next second, you drop the creation of the game, and what you do, you go into the past. In the moment that you go into the past, what happened, the game continue, times continue, because this time is happening because you say it will happen at that specific rate. So it will continue forever unless you stop it. So it continue and you go into the past to handle some kind of something that you consider is not 100% okay. You find fault and so you go into the past. So the moment you put your attention into the past, you lost the game. So the way you get off the time stream, you put your attention on the past. The moment that you give any importance to the past, oh, this is what I can do, this is what I cannot do, or this has happened, so I need to be careful. I know that this is how it works, so I need to look and to do what works, not to know what works, but to look. Are you with me? So what's going on is it goes like that. It goes like that. While being on time stream A, so this is time stream A, okay? While you are on A, you decide to go back in time. The moment that you decide, okay, I'm going back in time for any reason, you're trying to handle something that happened in the past or get an answer from the past. The moment that you give the past any importance, the moment that you don't know that the past do not exist, the past never happened, the only thing that happened is now, and the past is just a lie. Here you have, when you go backward, this is now. This is lie. Okay? So the moment that you go back into the past, the moment that you try to get an answer from the past, what you do, you open a time stream B. So far, so good? Because your attention for a second or a million years is now here. So instead of putting now, your now become past. This is false now. Are you with me? Now, so while you are on time stream A, you decide to go to time stream B. Once you are off time stream A, which is where the original game is happening, where present time is, you cannot go back onto the original game because you don't know where they are. Are you with me? So every time you start a game, and there are many games that you played, and you decided to go back, you got stuck in the past and you got, I'm a failure, loss. I told you many times that your only problem is your past, your experience. But if my present intention is getting a counter intention from the past and I'm not able to handle the problem, then how do I handle it? That's what you need to learn. So once I'm off, I'm forever stuck in the past. Yes. I can never catch up. Yes. It's an incomplete cycle. Yes. Are you with me? Once you are off, you will never go back. but you will know that you failed. But every game has an end, and you don't know that it was ended, so you feel, I'm a failure, I'm a failure, I'm a failure, I'm a failure. And when you say that you're a failure, of course you'll behave like a failure. Are you with me? Now, as a result, you create insane game for yourself, which are just false method to get back into the original game. So what you do, you're starting to go in game B, yes? You're starting to go in game B, but you know you want to go back to game A, but you're busy with game A, so you're going to game A, but you're pushing towards game, you are playing game B, but you're pushing towards game A, and this is what I told you right at the beginning, that you are true for your original purpose. You still want that girl. You still want to win that war that you lost as a king. You're still upset that the war was won, and after the war was won, someone came and stabbed you in the back. You're still upset about it. You're still trying to win a game long, long gone. And so you cannot win that game. You cannot solve that problem because you don't know it's gone. But if you will realize that it's gone, you'll see that if this girl somehow came to you and loved you, it will be wonderful for a week or two or a month. But after that, the magic will go away. It's not what you thought. She is not what you thought. Are you with me? Which means you handled that old game. You closed that old game. So what is an insane game? What is an insane game? What is an insane game? One in the past, yes. What is an insane game? Not a game of your choice. Playing a game that has passed, yes. Being stuck in the past, yes. Not creating positive outcome now. Yes. What you play without knowing excellent, trying to solve the problem that can't be solved. Yes. Playing, but never able to play in present time. Yes, very good. Yes. Yes. Okay. Here is what is what is an insane game. But before I give you the answer, I want to ask you a few more questions. Did you ever feel like you cannot win? Like you've done everything. Like, come on, I followed every book, I followed every word, but I cannot win. Often, yes. Did you ever wonder what is the purpose of life if you're going to die? So if in any case we are going to die, what's the story? Why do we even living? Like, why? It doesn't make sense. So if I'm going to die any moment, what's the point in life? Did you ever worry? Did you ever worry? Yes. Any one of the above are just the manifestation of being off the main game time stream. When you're off game A, what you'll get is a questions, and the question that you ask is about game B. You never ask those questions about the original game. When you're in love, you don't ask what's the purpose of love. When the business is going well, you don't ask why did I start the business. When you are healthy, you don't ask, why do I need to drag this body? It's only when you are off the main game, which means you can recover your business, you can recover your abilities to succeed, you can recover your ability to love, you can recover everything the moment that you off those insane games. And an insane game is a game you play in time stream B in an effort to win a game that is going on in time stream A. Are you with me? The moment that you start to get the concept of time streams, you're starting to understand that in order to gain control over your problems, you really need to gain control of what is really that I'm playing. So I ask questions about game B to get answers to solve challenges in game A. Yes, that do not exist. You ask question about game B and you are not happy about game B, you are not happy about your job, and the challenges are in game B, because in game A you don't have challenges. In game A you're playing the game, you love the game. So if it's difficult for you, if you think, oh, I don't like this job, I don't like this relationship, I don't like this body, I don't like this feeling, you are off your actual game. Are you with me? An insane game is a game you cannot win, as it is a game you play in time stream B while trying to win a game that is going on in time stream A. And with every new insane game you create, you get convinced that you are a failure, that you cannot win. So what do you do? What do you do? What do you do? You decide, okay, I cannot win. I'm a failure. I cannot win. I cannot win. I cannot win. I'm a failure. What do you do? What do you do? You die, yes. But before you die, before you give up, yes, you quit. Almost before that. What you do before that, go home. Yes. What you do before that, the first thing that you do, you decide to handle the problem. You say, you know what? I have a problem. I have a problem here. We have a business. I started a business. This is game A, and we're not selling. I'm going to handle the problem. I'm going to solve the problem of sales. Yes? So you look it over and say, I can see what my problem is. Oh, I cannot sell. Only that, you never see your problem. Because you cannot have any problem. You are perfect. You are able. For you, everything is easy. If it's become a problem, what do you know for sure if you have a problem? What do you know for sure if you have a problem? It is not you. It is not mine, yes. If it is a problem for you, it is a proof that you are on a different time stream, which means you will continue playing on the wrong time stream, or in other words, you will have the wrong solution for the problem. For as long as you decide that it is a problem, you will come always with the wrong solution. Actually, the moment that you try to solve something, you are gone. Because you shouldn't try to solve anything. When I tell you that if you have a problem, you just need to look at the problem, look at the problem, look at the problem, what I'm saying is you need to realize I'm on the wrong time stream, I'm in the wrong time stream, I'm in the wrong time stream. And if you look enough on the wrong time stream, you will undo the wrong time stream and you'll jump right into the correct time stream. Are you with me? So every time you decide, okay, fine, I'm going to handle the problem, and you're not aware that you're in the wrong time stream, you'll come up with the wrong answer, with the wrong solution for your problem. That's why you need, by the way, a coach, because the coach is not affected by the wrong time stream. Time stream A is present time, and time stream B is always the past. Yes. So far, so good? So what is a wrong solution? What is a wrong solution? What is a wrong solution? One that doesn't work, yes. Looking in the past, but one that doesn't work is just an effect viewpoint because it doesn't work. What do I do about it? You understand? How can you be cause? How can it actually solve your problem by knowing what's the wrong solution? Solving problem in the past, yes. Trying to solve the problem, yes. No result. Something you have to think about it. Fixing problems. To keep playing in time stream B, yes. Looking at the past, not creating. That's correct, but a wrong solution is a solution that creates a new time stream, a new problem. Are you with me? Every time you said you have a problem, you see, you are here in the main time stream. Now you say you have a problem, you went to the past. Now you are in a time stream B. The moment that you say you have a problem, you are going now to the past of time stream B and you're starting a new time stream. The moment that here you decide that there's a problem, you go back into this past and you're creating this time stream. Are you with me? And the complications are endless. Are you with me? A wrong solution is a solution that creates new time stream, a new problem. While all this is happening, while you destroy yourself in an effort to help yourself, there is one more thing that is happening. All this thing is happening, and I gave you these basic principles about time stream, but there is one more thing that happens every single time that you jump into a time stream. What happened every single time that you jump into a time stream, every single time that you go into your past, every single time without exception, what you also do, you form a consideration. Every time. Every time. Every time. You form a consideration. Your original time stream, your original game was to love this lady. Okay? So you started and you said, oh, actually, let me do this thing. You started and you say, you know, I'm going to love her. This is what I'm going for. I'm going to love her and be the best partner forever. So far, so good? This is your original time stream. I'm going to love her. I will be the best for her. Anything, but I would be just perfect, nothing less than perfect. Now, while on the time stream, on the same time stream, while sharing the same space for no reason at all, which is, by the way, love. So you are both on the same time stream. You are wonderful. You love each other. Love each other meaning sharing exactly the same time stream. There is no space between you. So while on the same time stream, while sharing the same space for no reason at all, you decided that in order to improve your love for each other, you will impress her and show her how smart you are. Since she told you that she loves how smart you are. And you know that ladies love smart guys. So you going and you're perfect and everything is going around, and all of a sudden you say, you know, this is too easy. I need to improve it. I need to do something. Now, how am I going to impress her? I'm going to show her how smart I am. So you sit her down and explain that you came up with this powerful idea, and you expect a total admiration. But instead, she argues that you are wrong. What happened is you did something here and time continue, but she argues that you are wrong, and you are now stuck in this. You want to fix that. You are stuck in the past. She told you that you are wrong. Are you with me? She doesn't think that you are so smart. Now, since you are not willing to win and lose with the same level of enthusiasm, you consider it a problem for you. Win. Reasons are consideration. I can only have them when not in present time. No problems in present time. 100% Patrick. Now, to handle the so-called problem, it's not a problem, but to handle what you consider now as a problem, you decide to help her become smarter, because you say, you know, she didn't get what I say because she's not as smart. So I need to help her to become smarter. My time stream B now is not anymore to love her, but to make her smarter. So here, what I want is a smarter woman. Are you with me? Now you decided to make her smarter. Now, so why? Because she can understand you and so love you. You still want her to love you, but you're doing it by making her smarter. And you become the best teacher in the universe, because who can make someone smart? A teacher. So now time stream B is solving the problem of she doesn't love you by deciding that the source of the problem is that she's not smart. And now you are teaching how to become smarter with the purpose of making her love you. To handle the problem, you get off time stream A to love and go on to time stream B to teach. Are you with me? Now you do that every day, all day. You are now out of present time. You are blind and cannot help it but fail. Even if you win a time stream B, even if you become a good teacher for some time, you actually, in your mind, you fail because she still don't love you. Are you with me? Now, since your original game is to love her, but now you consider that to love her, she first needs to acknowledge that you are smart, you stop loving her and instead become good teacher in an effort to love her even more. Do you understand how stupid it is? It is what everyone continuously is doing. It is totally insane. Now this thing become even worse, because as you go and you try to make her smarter, you realize that the problem is, let's say that you go alone and you realize that the problem is that she actually cheating you. So the problem is not that she's not smart, the problem that she's not ethical. So you decide, you know what, I'm going to make her ethical. Now the purpose is making her ethical. Now I'm on time stream C. And sooner or later, I will find that it's not that she's not ethical, but that I am, I don't know, not able enough. So the purpose is to make myself able. And it goes on and on and on and on and on, all the while you're trying to make her love you. Are you with me? Do you understand the mess? You see that in some ways where you have two people argue. When you have two people argue and so this person want this person to understand him, okay? So this person explains something to person A, explains something to person B. Now person B don't understand him. So person A now think that it's important. So he fail to handle person B. His purpose to make person B understand him not important anymore, because person B now tell him that he is totally stupid. He doesn't know how to explain. So now what he start to do is start to explain to him that he's not stupid. Time stream B. As he explained to him that he's not stupid, person B shouted him. So person A now not trying to explain to him that he's not stupid. What he's trying to explain to him by shouting at him that he shouldn't shout at him. All the while trying to actually make him understand. If you look at any one of your conversation with any person, you see it goes from time stream A to B to C to D. You're jumping cycles so fast that it's unbelievable. Yes, not time stream D. Yes. Are you with me? This is really, really, really unbelievable. In the process of learning how to become a good teacher, you discover that people are mean. And so you decide that you first need to handle how mean people are. And just like that, you're in time stream C, trying to achieve the goal of time stream A. The goal now is make people nice. Are you with me? So you are in totally different game. All the while you try to love her. And now it is impossible for you to fathom that you actually trying to love her, because no, your mission in life, you become a nun, that your mission in life is to make people nice. You become a charity worker because you want to help people being nice, and you need to set up a good example. But while you're doing that, you actually trying to make him love you or her love you. Are you with me? All the time I've gained the knowledge to remove a logic problem. Yes, yes, exactly. Right now, I have been playing the wrong game. Yes. This is really powerful. If you don't learn how to get off these wrong time streams, it's just anything you do is useless. You're not actually living. You're not actually living. Do you understand? Imagine if you can get yourself off that insane insistent to jump time stream. How would your life look like? Just look at the last time you argue. If you could manage to be on one time stream, how would your life look like? Yes, Patrick, yes. And if not, you will see that you will worry about your money, you'll worry about billion things, but you will never improve because you didn't do the correct action, which is find a way to get onto the correct time stream. So when someone tell me, but you know, Meir, I don't have time, this seminar is very expensive, I tell him, yeah, I know, it's expensive. You think it's expensive. Do you know how much money you lose every second by not being on the actual time stream, by insisting to get off the time streams? Are you with me? Was able to do that in one situation, yes. And it was because I made the other 100% right and the magic happened. Problem solved, yes. Imagine if you could do that with every action you take. Imagine, just imagine for a second, take a problem you have in your life, any problem, and just imagine that you don't feel any urge to fix anything. So she doesn't think that you are smart. Okay. So she stabbed you. Okay. So she cheated you. It's fine. Imagine you don't have the urge to fix anything because your perfection is what makes perfection. It's not your actions. What you do right now is passive when you've been hit right, left, and center. That's passive. Are you with me? Just imagine if you don't have any worries, anything that you don't think that, oh, I will act because if I will not act, something bad will happen. You don't act because that. You act because you love it. And times remain. That's what I'm going to teach in that seminar, how to actually delete time stream B, C, D, and E, and actually stay always only on time stream A. Win. Every time I stop confronting the one challenge in front of me and go to handle hundreds of other problems, I'm playing the wrong games. Yes, I find it so willing to handle hundreds of old problems. This is my attempt to fight and avoid being wrong. I've been off my game for a long time. Now I understand why you say handle one thing when you are doing and complete it. Yes, this is exactly true. Everyone with me, yes? Loving all. Thank you. Thank you, Marcel. Yes. Yeah, the moment that you do that, you will not have any burden on your shoulders. You will not worry. You will not worry that you're going to die. You will not worry. And your whole viewpoint will not be defend, 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 defend. You'll be able to attack. You stop being the punching bag of the universe. You will actually stop waiting for the universe to provide. You will create. Are you with me? Exactly, Patrick. Right now, you are the punching bag of the universe, and everyone waiting for the universe to provide. How useless. Yes, Marcel. How useless. Oh, the universe will tell me. Nonsense. The universe can only punch you. What does it mean, the universe? The wrong time stream. Exactly, Chinmay. The principle is every time you try to solve a problem, you get further away from the original time stream. You get further away from present time because by saying, I have a problem, you have to stop the time stream because you say, I have a problem here, but this thing continuing. So you are stuck in the past. But if you can win and lose with the same level of enthusiasm, and she say you are stupid, you say beautiful. And she say you are smart, you say beautiful. And she say whatever because the game is to love her. Are you with me? The game is not to be something else. The game is not to be smart. The game not to be right. The game is not to be anything else. But you get off your game. How many times you loved someone, including your children or your parents, and you got off the game of loving them and got onto the game of showing them what is right and what is wrong? Are you with me? How many times you worked for someone And the only thing you are interested is not your product, but to show them that they are right or they are wrong. You check them continuously. How many times instead of using your body, you decided to care for your body? When you started the game of this body, the game was not to protect the body, the game was to use the body. Can remember how I was able to climb mountain and win gold medals in the past. I only focus on the game. Yes, I was playing and ignore any problems that came. Yes, nothing distracted me from the main game. Yes, this is really what it is. This is really what it is. With every time stream, you form opposing considerations. It goes like that. It goes like that. This is really, really important to understand because the time streams is something that happened that creates the problem. But the handling is by handling the consideration. And it goes like that. You decide that you want to be loved, or I need to be smart. But people cannot understand smart people. So what you say, to be loved, I need to be smart. That's the original thought that you have, the first consideration. Because you stop just loving her. You say, to be loved, I need to be smart. But then you discover people cannot understand smart people. And what you have is a problem, which means that leads to, I help people since they need help. But people I mean, they fail to see I helped. Do you understand? You go from one thing to another thing, to another thing, to another thing. And every time that you're on a different time stream, you make different decision. The first decision is to be loved. I need to be smart. The second decision is, the second consideration is, but people cannot understand smart people. So I cannot be loved. So I need to make them understand, but I cannot because they are not smart. But I cannot, it's just like you totally stuck. So the only way for you to continue is to jump to another time stream and to say, okay, fine. So I need to help people since they need help because they're not smart. So I need to help them. Okay, good. So how do I help them? I'm going to start helping them and I'm helping them. And then I discovered that I actually mean. They don't appreciate my help. Are you with me? So every one of those considerations are always coming in pairs. You have what you want to do in order to achieve this time stream B purpose, and what you discover is the opposition to what you want to do, and that convinces you to go into another time stream here, and then which means you have now, you're going this way and you have a new purpose, a new game, but then somewhere here you discover that in order to achieve this thing, you need to do that, but you discover that there is an opposition for that, and all your life is a big mess of stop. If I do that, this will happen. So I cannot do that. Well, if I want money, it's fine, but it's difficult to make money. Well, I need to be successful, so I need to be consistent, but only robots are consistent. So I don't want to be consistent. So let me make robots more human. So let me install emotions into robots. So now I become a researcher on how to create a real AI. But real AI actually requires that somehow I will put life form into it. But life forms don't like robots. So maybe I need to change life forms. So let me start implanting life forms so that we like robots. You understand what happened? Every solution is a bigger problem. Every solution is a bigger problem. And you don't know it, and you're using it automatically all the time. And because you fail every time, there is a deterioration. And with every one of those considerations, you become less, and the considerations become more, until you end up being total effect of your own consideration. The end result is that you never do anything you really want to do. And so you're always trying to find what you really want to do, or in other words, you always lose in the end. You end up with a situation where you never actually do what you want to do. And you even ask, but how will I know if I really want it? And you start and you think that you know that you want it, but you discover that you don't. Oh, I like it, but I don't. I love him, but I don't. In the face of this trap, it is wonder anyone progress at all. It is no wonder relationships do not last, businesses collapse, society progress technologically while the individual declines dramatically. It is not there is no wonder people do not enjoy the fruit of observation, of knowledge. They learn, but it makes them stupid. It is a wonder and a testimony for the power of the spirit that anything works at all. So what is the handling? What can you do about it? What can you do about it? What is the handling? What can you do about it that will be actually effective? Captain is definitely the answer. When you make it into nothing, you go back to time stream A. Okay? Be in present time. Handle only one thing at a time. Yes. Yeah. Unfortunately, anything you will try to do to improve the situation will be used against you. Anything. Because it is a trap. You understand? It is a trap you created, but it is a trap. Anything you'll try to do to handle the situation will be used against you. You've tried it for years. You have tried it for lifetimes. You are still in the same trap, aren't you? Some failed so many times trying to escape the cruelty of this universe that they formed the consideration of it is best not to know. So you can tell them, look, this time stream, and you can get out of this trap, and and they said, no, I cannot pay my bills. It is your smallest problems, your bills. It is better to create 60,000 more bills and to get this knowledge, even if it will take you another 20 years to pay it. I'm not exaggerating. And the magic is that if you actually get the data and apply it, it will not take you 20 years, it will take you 20 minutes. You understand? Some, they're not so gone, form the consideration of nothing I can do about it. So it's a little bit more cause. It's not, it is best not to know, but I know about it, but nothing I can do about it. What do you want from me? It's like that. This is the mechanism. I can do nothing about it. I'm doing my best. Look, I own so much money. What I can do, I cannot pay for it. If I could, I would. Seriously, if I'll put a gun, if you'll understand the size of the gun that pointed into your head, if you'll understand the pain that you're living in, that it's so big that you're not even aware of it now because you got used to it, you'll find the money. You are not gone in the land of the gone and from the consideration of someone can do something for me. So they're waiting for the universe, or they're waiting for some piece of advice, or for waiting for someone to do something for them. And you are here since you still recognize truth. And you know that you can do something about it. But while you know it, everything will tell you about the problem. Everything will take you into earlier time stream. You say, okay, fine, I know I need to do it, but I cannot do it, but I cannot do it. You jump into a different time stream. That's what happened to you. No, it's difficult. That's what happened to you. You know you want to do it. You say, if I could, I would. And at that moment, you jump to a different time stream. And just like that, you went down. You have a choice to get free or to die forever and ever and ever in big suffering. And it sounds dramatic and it sounds, oh, it's not real. I mean, come on, look, I'm living. Tomorrow morning, I'm going to have my coffee. It's not a problem. I promise you, tomorrow morning is a speck in time. Compare tomorrow morning to 76 billion years. And you will realize how insignificant what you consider your problems at the moment are, and how significant is the actual games that you can play if you will not be stuck in earlier time streams. And there's only one thing you can do about it. There's only one thing you can do about it. You need to delete all those destructive time streams and restore yourself to native state. The purpose of the time streams and your universe 7-day seminar is to teach you how you can delete your destructive time streams so you can gain your own universe. It's going to happen in Cape Town from the 29th of March through the 4th of April. This course is an invitation-only course. It is not for the faint-hearted, as I said at the beginning. It is designed for the brave, not for those who would fear the wave. If you're unwilling to handle the problems of spending the money, of arriving, of making the time and arriving, of confronting the flight and arriving, of confronting what I'm going to show you in the seminar and all the things that will turn on, you are not ready. You are too gone. So it's an invitation-only course. So if you think that you are ready to get off all those false time stream, you need to apply by calling Gal on WhatsApp +2771 207 0438. Now, if you are a GP existing student, you of course are invited and can register by going to gprosperity.com/Cape Town. Any questions? Any questions? Why did you wait until now? Because you will see that every single day I've prepared you knowingly or unknowingly to actually get the data. You take a person that didn't go through all the training that you went, and he hear about it. If he can actually hear about it, if he can stay for the whole 1 hour, 1.5 hours, and even if he can, it will come from one ear, go to the other ear, and will move nothing in between. You cannot just go from minus million to plus infinity. You need to prepare the person, even if it's good for him. If a person win in a lottery, most of the people, the lottery kill them. It's the worst thing that happened to them. And this is more than the lottery. Are you with me? Thank you. Love you. Yeah. So if you have any doubt of should you be there, I can guarantee that whatever effort you need to put in order to be there will be paid back to you in order of magnitudes. There's actually no effort that is great enough to prevent you from saving you and all your loved ones. No effort is great enough to prevent you from saving you and your loved ones. Okay, that's all for today. I will see you when I will see you. I think Tuesday we have an interview with Gal, and that will be the last. I think the last. Maybe I have a business class. I don't remember, but I think it will be the last live webinar I'm going until the seminar. After that, I'm going into deep dive of preparation for the South Africa seminar. As you know, before a seminar, I always disappear for a few weeks. No WhatsApp, no communication, I'm gone. No one can write to me, no one can talk to me unless if it is life and death. Okay, that's all. Thank you very much, Gali, for helping me so much and checking the presentation and make it into English and helping with the background, with the administration and being everything for me and being just a perfect being and an example for everyone else. So thank you, Babale. I love you. I love you. I love you. And thank you for all the people that in our team that promoted and helped and got you to be here and helped you to actually realize that something maybe can be done about it. And most important, thank you for listening and participating, because every time you're on one of these webinars, your presence in the webinar, the fact that you remove some of your lies, help this whole terrible universe. That's all. I will see you on Tuesday. Bye.